right, in the middle of lockdown, there's a lot of people who want to get some exercise done and they want to try and stay active while they're trapped inside the house. So here at this place I'm staying at, I've set up a little inside the living room workout station. Now, one of my challenges is there's a lot of videos out there with so many different exercises that you can do, and it becomes a little confusing as to what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what's good for beginners, intermediate, advanced exercises, and really just trying to work out how do I go about this thing, because there is a lot, maybe a bit of information overload going on, celebrity trainers, people who don't know what they're really talking about, telling you what to do. So let me just give you this, to keep it really, really simple. There's probably only 3 or 4 exercises that you need to make sure that you're getting your body moving and doing everything to stay in shape, or even get in better shape during the lockdown. So I'm going to run you through what I think are the most important ones and the quickest way to do them, because my personal belief is if you commit to just do 3 or 4 exercises every day or every second day, you're more likely to do those. And if you want to do some of the other stuff on top of it, I'm all for it, go crazy. But at least if you commit to just do these couple, you can get the whole thing done in about 15 to 20 minutes. So it kind of makes it harder for you to make the excuse of, I'll get around to it later. It's just get it done early in the day would be my advice, so that you know that at least it's done, and just make them happen. All right, how's this for as simple and easy as it gets? The good old push-up. A couple of tips to make sure you're doing it right that I always work off is try and put something down to work as a range guide. So I'm going to get my chest to this towel here on every rep. And then the couple of big things is I want to make sure that wherever your thumbs line up should be along the line of your chest. The biggest mistake a lot of people make is their thumb line is here and their push-up ends up looking like this rather than the good position. So we'll try and get 10 of these suckers done. And this is a great way to work back your arms, shoulders, and your chest, and also your core. One of the reasons why I don't get people doing planks is because this is exactly the same as a plank, except you're working your arms at the same time. 2 birds, 1 stone. Crazy not to. Here we go. 10 of your best.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now, obviously, you want to keep them fairly controlled. You don't want them to be too quick or too slow. But there's push-ups. Great one. 3 rounds of that one, 2 rounds of that one, 1 round of that one. Just get them done. You'll be glad you did every day. All right, the alternative to the push-up, which is the dip on a bench, really easy one to do. Keep your hands about hip width apart, legs out straight, bent if you want to make it a bit easier, straight if you want to make it tougher, and down, and pump these suckers out. These are a great alternative. Same muscles worked. Get some of those in ya. All right, this band I've got works really well. Just wrapped it around a door here, make sure it's nice and secure. The last thing you need is that thing flicking back and getting you. But with this one, I'm going to bring it back so my arms are straight, elbows are straight, lean back a little bit, and then pull it into my stomach. Should be able to get 10 good ones at these. This one's really good, working your biceps, backs of your shoulders, and all down your back. Make those arms look good. If you want to make it a bit tougher, bring your hands a bit further, wider on the grip. Ooh. And that one's a bit tougher. I like it. Awesome exercise. All right, the other really good one I've got is I've got this step here. This is just a Reebok step that you can buy at a shop with a couple of spaces in there to make it higher. Got 1 dumbbell. This is a 20 pounder or about 10 kilos, which is a good one to have. You can substitute that though for anything in your house that's a little bit heavy. You can load up some bags with some heavier stuff, milk bottles, water bottles, whatever you need, whatever you can find around. But this one is a dumbbell row, nice and easy. A couple of important things is you want to keep the dumbbell away from your toe in case you drop it, and you want to keep your back nice and flat here, head in a nice neutral position, bring it back to there where your elbow's up, and you should be able to get 10 of those done. To swap sides, spin it around, out there. 10 good ones of those done. Good exercise. All right, so what we've covered so far is we've done front and backs of the arms, both sides of the shoulders, the chest, bit of core stuff, all the back muscles. So all that's really left is to cover everything below the waist. So obviously the simplest thing that you can get done here is getting your squats done. A couple of things with your squats. Set your feet up straight. Don't want to see feet turned out. The more turned out your feet are, the less activation you get in your glutes and your bum. So you keep your feet nice and straight. Knees should be tracking straight over the toes. If you see them rolling in like that, that is not good. I like to see them out. And then whenever you do a squat, you want your bum to sit back. So I usually talk about feeling the balance in your feet. If there's too much weight in your toes, it means you're too far forward. You want to be sitting back there. So you can get these done, straight squats. They're a little bit easy though. Most people should be able to do those. If you want to pick something a little bit heavier, you can do what we call a goblet. So hold this with your fingers facing up, keep it close to your body, and ideally getting down so that your elbows touch your knees is a good one to go. All right, you can also do a step back lunge. So from this position, back like that, exact same spot as your squat, but you're just doing it on one leg. I don't want to see you like this. It's a completely dysfunctional lunge and it looks bloody ridiculous. When you get back for a lunge, lean forward so that you're in the same position as your squat. And that way you're going to use your bum and your leg to do the work. The other really good one that I love, because it's nice and tough, is a squat press. So holding the dumbbell here, squatting down, pushing her up in the air. Watch out, there's nothing above you. You can take out a fan, which wouldn't be nice. You can get a bunch of those done. Same position with your feet and your knees out wide. You can also, if you're feeling good, take that to one hand, which is a great exercise. A little more challenging across here. Great one to do. Better do 3 the other side, otherwise I'm going to walk around in circles for the rest of the day. Breathing a little heavy here, Jeff. And then the other one that I really love is again using the step. Whoop. And with the step, being able to step up, I don't mind holding it here again, and up you go. You can do these on both sides. They're really good. The other way you can do them to make them tougher is you can start at the top, step down, and back up without unloading onto the ground. They're quite challenging for your balance as well as your leg strength. Now, believe it or not, that's every single muscle in the body covered. Didn't take long at all. I'm breathing a little heavy. I've got the muscles working. And if you want to do more, do more. There's plenty more you can do. Just wanted to give you the basics to work off. Have fun.